Out of 8 species of panthers living in the world, the subspecies Sri Lankan panther is extraordinary due to its limited population. News about the last black panther was reported previously from Nallathanniya when the animal was found dead in a trap. Thereafter, the animal's hide was displayed in the Giritale Wildlife Museum as the final trace of the Sri Lankan black panther. However, the Wildlife Department, who are currently engaging in an island-wide survey on Sri Lanka's panthers, managed to change history by finally ending up with a live piece of evidence. While the Wildlife Department had installed various remote motion sensing cameras in places believed to have black panthers roaming, on the 26th of October, one of these cameras was able to capture this footage. The department who acted on the evidence was finally able to prove that the Sri Lankan black panther is no longer an animal limited to history by being able to capture more and more similar footage. They've also managed to discover that there lies a female animal, a male and 2 cubs in the same.
මේ නෙට් එක ඇස්ත කරගන්න ඉල්ලා. ඔව්. මෙතෙන්ටම තමයි දාන්න ඕනේ එහෙනම්. ඉන්නට දාන්න. ඉන්නට දාන්න. ඉස්සරහට දාන්න ඕනේ ඉන්නට දාන්න. ඒක කතා කරගන්න. ඉස්සෙල්ලා කතා කරගන්න. கொஞ்சம் எடுத்து අනේ ගාඩ්නිය උඩ හරි හරි කුමාර පල්ලයට බයි තමයි මොකද කසුන් දීට දෙන්න ඕනේ හරි දැන් කපන්න දැන් කුමාර හරිද අලු කුළු කර හරි හරි උඩු කරන්න බොල්ල රජු බොල්ල ඒ ටක් හරිනෝ වන්න රජු බොල්ල හරි Tanggal ukur, tanggal apa? Hari bahan. Gede. Whoa. Bisa ya. Ulu. Mata apa kata? Bisa. Kata bos. Nah, talu. Oh, ready. Number 1.
Initial investigation was carried out in the Uddawalawe National Park in search of poachers. The operation was launched after the remains of a leopard was found in the vicinity of the Mauara Reservoir near the Uddabalave National Park. The Police Special Task Force, together with the wildlife officers, have commenced this extensive investigation into the Uddabalave National Park. The STF said the operation had been carried out since yesterday. Meanwhile, zoologists point out over the past 6 years, more than 100 leopards have been killed. Although there are sufficient laws in place to protect wildlife, animals still live in danger due to such laws not being enforced and the various myths and human beliefs.
Officers have recovered the carcasses of 2 Sri Lankan leopards from the Nilgala Forest Reserve in Bibila this evening. Our correspondent reported the discovery was made during a search after the Karandukala police were tipped off.
The carcasses of the 2 Sri Lankan leopards were found together in an area known as Egodopitia in the Nilgala Forest Reserve. Zonal veterinarian for the Uva and Central provinces, W.A. Dharmakirti, suspects the 2 animals may have been poisoned. Officials have also recovered the remains of a bull in close proximity to the carcasses of the Sri Lankan leopards. It can only be told after the investigative report comes out.
The Sri Lankan leopard is a leopard subspecies native to Sri Lanka. Sadly, this morning, one leopard met an unfortunate incident when it roamed into the Ambalpuram area in Kilinochchi. Some viewers may find the following images disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
A rare black leopard was trapped in a snare today that had been set in the Nallathanniya area in Hatton. Our correspondent said that wildlife officers had rescued the animal from the snare and are treating its wounds.
The The black panther was trapped in a snare that had been set by poachers on a vegetable farm near the Kovil in the Valamale section of the Laksapana estate in Nallathanniya, Hatton. Our correspondent notes that plantation workers had heard the animal's cries and had informed officers of the Nallathanniya Wildlife Office. Wildlife officers arrived at the scene this afternoon. The wounded animal was found to be suffering greatly. Veterinarians from the Udavalava and Randhenigala regions were brought in and were still treating the leopard as at this evening. We have been able to rescue the animal and we hope to release it into the wild.